Travis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
I got tough to it. Hold on, wait. They played the Super Bowl and they already, Mar? Who won? I ain't been watching that shit. I don't be looking at the I don't be looking at the that Discord like that. Yeah, they 'cause of who? Uh uh the searching? I'm about to jump on it now. Alright. Jude, close the marker up, Julius. I just told you that. That's how it's gonna go down. Ah, it didn't come through. I see it, but mine's still searching. Let me once it finish, I'm back out. Or if you get it, you can join. Don't matter either one. You shared it to the party already? Yeah, the stand yours. I'm gonna join. Let me just run to the bathroom real quick. Oh shit. Oh, Derrick Henry. Okay. Put the clamps on him.
We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Nothing like the fanfare of introduction. introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Green Bay Packers and the San Francisco 49ers. Of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in week 9? Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and it will begin things at the 25.
That's 2 plus 3, Joe. All right, so remember, you got to answer it on your computer. Good job. Oh, why was my screen stuck like that? Oh, let's move him out there.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. For the Packers and Niners, this, of course, a rematch of the NFC Championship game from a year ago. And that game belonged to the 49ers. You might remember Raheem Mostert. Boy, he really made a name for himself with that one. 220 yards on the ground, 4 touchdown runs in the 37-20 victory that sent the 49ers.
Oh, wow.
It's Eric Harris who picks it, and his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them, and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Derrick Henry. And he's going to have this pretty close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 28. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. From the gun, it's Allen.
Come on, pick the ball off.
Defense was strong in coverage.
Oh,
my
God.
That's where he wanted to go with the ball initially,
right
so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
They'll pass up a field goal attempt. It would have been a 45-yarder. Now they'll go for it on 4th.
Should run it back in a quick flat. We already on.
Now Allen. He's got
That's what I was looking at. That's what I was on, but he's supposed to play that a little better.
Red zone just inside the 20. Give them credit. They knew what they
Yeah,
wanted to
3-4
dial
bid.
up on
Shut that
4th.
down.
They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
All right.
The 4th down run successful. Now
you got to do the Cub. The Cub one better. But you got to slide. But what you do is slide the linebackers to the weak side and bring that weak side safety over to the other side.
They'll run with Henry. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
2nd and 5 now. Allen. He'll get this off to Jamal Williams. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And the Packers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as good running gets him down to about the 4-yard line. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. They'll give Henry another shot. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Trying to punch it in with Henry.
No good.
Fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got
good.
there.
Let's try it again.
Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We're soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what?
Oh, yeah.
This is old
go on. Nah, you ain't try that same play. That same play is going to be shut down. Henry ain't getting shit.
His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Packers have taken the early lead. Well, they just put a sizzle in their steak there. 1st quarter, 4th and goal, run it in. A boost.
I think they showed confidence in their defense by going for it. That's telling their defense, look, we're counting on you guys, and we know that we believe in you because we go for it here. Even if we don't get it, get field position on our side, and you'll stop them. Instead, they put it in the end zone and tally up 6 points.
And beyond the
What's that? Let me put it up.
but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. 22-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Heck of a start. A 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Off play action. Jones. That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Jones. That's caught by Waller out left side. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. They'll try and run it. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Taylor. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. 16th touchdown of the year. And tying this thing up. And he puts it through.
Ties the game at 7. Youngway Koo set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Allen going to throw.
Oh, why he stopped running? Why my man stop running?
Incomplete. John Ross, the one he was looking for. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Personally, I think they've got to go somewhere else with the football. They've got him bracketed out there in double coverage. Makes it hard to fit it in time after time.
It would have had to have been an absolutely perfect pass and not good enough. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Able to find Isabella. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's a 3rd down conversion to 24 yards.
But I was right there. They
Nice
pulled
play.
me away. I knew it was coming. They fucking made me go the other way.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Running from the gun with Henry. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Second and 11. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
You want to take that, remember?
2nd and 11 now.
His style is running.
Allen now looks to throw. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Got an open man, it's Foster. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
And since that update, it dummied that out, so that should always open. There's only a couple of defenses that's going to stop it.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. And I think that's a pretty good illustration of why they try to get the football into his hands out of the backfield. That was something else.
And we talk so much from a defensive perspective about scheming and finding ways to take away the run. That means the offense has to devise different ways to get the ball in the hands of their guy out of the backfield. Find open space, let him run, and big things can happen, and they did right there.
And according to Next Gen Stats, his top speed on that one better than 20 miles an hour. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up. Meaning, when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
McCann's got it teed up. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
They do that play action one out of it, just do the cover 4 out of it. I like the 4-4 too. 4-4, 4-6. 4-6 bear.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Off the play fake, Jones. He'll find Taylor. That's complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 15 yards on the play. First down.
Yeah, I see it coming. I got to set it up for it.
Strength and broad. It's also a game of mismatches. And they're trying to create one there. Getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space. Let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against...
Oh, block him! Oh, he hit it was block him. He was gone.
He's going to win that battle just about every time.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And he'll find Hall. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Jones, off play action.
Oh, look at him holding my man. You see that shit?
This one incomplete.
Oh, get out of here.
He throws it away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
That was definitely first down. Easy.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Off play action. Jones. He's going to take a shot for the end zone.
That was a setup. So I didn't do that time. He was waiting for the crossing route.
Darren Waller, his first touchdown of the year. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And this will be a touchback. No return from Isabella.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Allen. Dancing to his left.
Wow, he wasn't past the line of scrimmage. Get out of here. This is crazy, yeah. He was past, like 2 yards past the line of scrimmage.
One of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
You and me both. That's crazy, man. That's crazy.
On first down, Allen. Flushed out right. Open man here is Foster.
Again. Come on, the line. What is going on here?
Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Wow. Exactly. Look at that. Come on, man.
Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
So a challenge coming down from the booth, and that's where these challenges come from.
That damn pass a line of
scrimmage.
Yeah, now we're going to New York, right? That's command central for the officials. They'll talk, they'll take a look at it, communicate with the referee at the game site, and issue a final decision because they do have the final call now.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Operating from the gun, Allen. That's complete to John Ross. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
49ers 26-yard line.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Allen to throw once more. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a first down. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down. So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
So the illegal forward pass also costs them a down, and now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, Allen. He's going to go up top for the end zone. Touchdown.
Now they're not going to call it. This thing be passing. They're killing me.
St. Brown, as the first half is winding down, and the Packers have moved out in front.
Last time.
So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Looking deep down, and that's caught inside the 35. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones. Looking for the end zone.
Ah.
This is going to be intercepted.
That's on me.
Picked off by Von Bell.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Going deep downfield for Ross. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Yep.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the 1st half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the 1st half.
We'll see if they do just that. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. On play action, Allen. That ball complete to Isabella. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
And the Packer 1st down.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. With a man with a big new contract, Myles Garrett, in there to take him down. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. On play action, Allen. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. To throw, it's Allen. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, T.J. Green with a pick. There goes Green. 30, 10, and into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49ers as they score a touchdown. That's tough there, starting to mount a good drive. Quarterback lets his guard down for just a moment, and it's going to bite him.
And I was just about to remark how controlled the game they were here in this 3rd quarter, but that return for 6 points.
I was on the phone, man. I should have waited. Yeah, that pass that tight end caught, I should have been picked. 3 people right there. Ain't nobody put their hand up.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time, decent field position through the pick six.
I guess as good as mine.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
That's complete to Disley.
Why do they have this nigga in the game?
Have the Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains. Now a play fake here on first down. Throw left side complete. It's Henry. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it a second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Play action. Now it's Allen. He's going to loft one deep over the middle.
Oh, get out of here. That's all right,
have a flag down.
That's crazy. Wow. Oh, my God. That's ridiculous. Nah, all you do is jump and pick the ball. He right there. He taller than this
They'll
thing.
try and run for it on first and goal. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Henry, his second touchdown of the night, and the Packers add 6 to their lead. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone. 93
speed back there. All you got to do is jump. That's a pick.
McCann's got it teed up. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these team special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's complete to Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And a short 3-yard pickup gets him up to the 15. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
At the 15-yard line.
From the gun, Jones. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy.
Brandon, a lot of times you'll see running backs rotate in and out of the game, whether it's completed pass, a good run, it doesn't matter. Here, not only does he stay in, but they go right back to it, and he makes another nice play. Back-to-back catches.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in and able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Back now here in Santa Clara. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the.
Oh, come on. Come on,
snap,
man.
He looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Pass right there. God damn.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
My guy was catch the ball up there.
Throwing again. Jones. And he comes back with one complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Trying to punch it in with Taylor. And trying to push his way forward, but I think he's going to be short. And he is short. Kyle Shanahan, an offensive mind, but his guys stopped up short. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape. But can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
They moved all my linebackers
7 yards there and a 1st down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
2nd and 11 at the Niners' 48-yard line.
Throw with Allen. Flushed out right. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 11. run. It's Allen.
Let's go.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. T.J. Green with a pick. Pass it. There goes Green. And into the end zone. Pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have a coach told us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
They'll let Taylor try and run. They're going to try and run for it. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line.
49ers 26. Younghoe Koo set to kick off.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will make it into the end zone. And this will be a touchback. No return from Isabella.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And this now a chance at the very least to burn some clock following that 4th down stop. This would be ideal as they certainly wouldn't mind some breathing room. You know, 1st down run with Henry that time as he maneuvers forward for about 4 yards. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Henry. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Here's Allen to throw it.
Man, y'all right there. All you gotta do is put your hand.
And he's going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A 1st down and then some. Give them 29 yards.
That's why. This nigga not in the game.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets them to 2nd and 4.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. They'll keep it on the ground. Henry. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
A 1st down carry for Henry. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Now it's Henry. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Now a timeout called for by the defense as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. This is Henry. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the 1st, right around the 15. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
Hey, do what you got to do, young fella.
And a timeout comes in. The whistle's blown with 3 seconds remaining. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
Let me see if wifey's trying to go to the store real quick.
They close out this first half at a very solid 6-2. And they'll get a few days to savor this one before they take on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, it's just their 2nd loss so far to go along with their 7 wins. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in New Orleans against the Saints. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Guess we're not going to the store. Good, I can relax. My fucking back is killing me.